The Missing Links by Cosmos Evolution. The past, the present, the mindset of the future. Self-examination, purification for mental health. You come to Earth where you end up with your parents and your external surroundings, country. They can teach you what they know and believe because it is how they grow up and what they have learned. What have they learned, and what is it that they haven't learned and therefore aren't aware of when we talk about the whole in the context? The new mindset of the future is three-dimensional. Here we get the wisdom into society, companies, and the education system. We have two energies in the world, positive and negative. The balance lies between these two energies. That's why your awareness is important. You must be self-aware about which one of these energies you are taking on. Ignorance is what created poor communication, poor learning, a bad work environment, poor management, poor society development, etc. When we talk about self-management, being able to learn oneself, we also talk about self-insight, culture, and behavior. For many decades, we have separated man in body, mind, and soul. We have doctors who are specialized in the affair of the body, and therapists who are specialized in terms of the mind, and when it all rattles, we seek guidance in a spiritual priest. It has been of great benefit having specialists, as they are giving us a lot of new knowledge. However, they have made us narrow-minded, which have caused us to lose track of the big picture, and therefore how things are connected and created. This separation or division of man is what has created confusion in our self-understanding. Therefore, humanity has lost itself. People do not see themselves as a complete human being who is both body, mind, and soul. Spirituality and the cosmos. The understanding of body, mind, and soul has a connection with your thoughts and the words through communication. Here you explore yourselves to gather understanding through your consciousness, to become self-aware of yourself as a whole person. You do not see the world as it is, but as you are programmed to through your upbringing, through your external surroundings, and through what those around you believes in. The brain can be compared to a hard drive. It receives a lot of information and knowledge, but it does not by itself have the consciousness to know what is true, false, or good or bad for you. This is where the deeper meaning will emerge in your self-awareness as you become more aware of create through training with Cosmos New Age energy. Here you create a bridge between the heart and the brain, and it will create a bridge between IQ and EQ. There's probably a meaning to the fact that you can be brain dead and still be alive, but when the heart stops, it's over. I believe that you haven't been allowed to live from the heart, as education and books turns to the brain, and thereby we lose contact to the heart. Therefore, you can also degrade yourself mentally and physically and create unhealthy condition and symptoms, because body, mind, and soul are connected. Here you learn through the heart to clean up the brain, what to update and what to delete. This is where you rebuild and design your mind through the consciousness to become self-aware. Knowledge and wisdom are two different kinds of learning intelligence. Knowledge is EQ, where you learn outside yourself. Wisdom is IQ, where you learn inside yourself through self-examination of the power of the word in energy. So here, a holistic whole is created. Therefore, if you don't know how, you don't know you, and that's the problem. The new learning intelligence for wisdom happens through the three-dimensional mindset that unite the whole. It's a lifelong learning because you learn from experience. That energy is the value for the strategy. In fact, nothing is as it seems when we talk about energy, which I have worked with and dealt with into for many years. No one have taught me about the mind, that I has a connection to the outer and my inner world as a compass to navigate each day. Here is a summary of a coach session I had with a woman who had been to both a doctor and a psychologist before she came across me. She almost felt that all options have been tried. It took a maximum of an hour to get this clarity. Belief is what you believe in, and we believe in authorities. The woman without boundaries. I had an interview with a woman who was on sick leaves with stress and depression. I made it clear to her that I do not believe in illness, but that it is an imbalance of the mind. That was her experience as well, but she was not aware of why and how it was connected. Therefore, she had decided that she would like to start running to clear her head and to have some time for herself. Most of all, she wants to have joy in her life. I smiled to myself. We have three basic emotions. When we act on them, we create joy. I just have to wait until she revealed her block cases. After she had been telling for a while, she mentioned that her friends often asked her, "Why are you in it?" I interrupted and asked, "What are you into?" "Yes, we have a child who has ADHD, and she naps me, pulls my hair, sticks her fingers in my eyes. Yes, she bit me too." I laughed a little and said, "Your child should have a trophy for patience, tolerance. Woman, you have no boundaries. Your child try to invade to seek your boundaries, but you have none. Children reflect the parents' shortcomings. So you can say that we actually get the children to learn from them." She sat for 30 seconds. Then she said, "God, it's a whole new life." Yes, and now you will see and experience the joy in your life. Enjoy it. Why did it only take one session? Because I have trained my consciousness since I was a child. Therefore, I can help you with clarity faster. But I do want to recommend that you take the course where you get the tools, where you can begin to train yourself. so you're not addicted to others, but actually can work with yourself. And we cannot change the world if we don't change the way we think and the way we act. So we are the creator, and in the same work process, you will heal yourself because you will get aware of your inner strengths and balanced yourself. So actually, it's all about you, and I think it's a win-win.